right, so algebra, here we go, 7-2. All right, now again, where did we leave off? 30 what? 41. Here we go. All right, let's talk. Here we go, 41. All right, now remember, good job getting up here. All right, anybody else want to sit in the front? Be a good idea. All right, now remember, Carter, I don't need your help. All right, anything with a negative exponent has to move. All right, so to me, the only thing that has a negative exponent would be this t to the negative 1. Does everybody agree with that? Now, does the r cubed move? Is there an r on the bottom? No, so it's just r cubed. Now, if I put negative 1 on the bottom, how many t's are there on the bottom now? 2. Good. Does this move?
Yes.
So if it goes to the bottom, it's going to create... All right, guys, come on. Should not be shocking if you work hard that you understand it. That's the key. All right, don't write it down. All right, make sure you did it correctly. All right? Sorry, Grayson. All right, here we go. 43, or no. 43 was a word problem. All right, so now here we go with 45. Miss Connery. Yes, we just reduced the fraction. Thank you very much. Negative 1/3. Then what?
And then you subtract the W.
Yep.
So then it's W.
You are awesome. Exactly. Exactly. How's that? Come on. 4/12 reduces to 1/3. I always tell kids we had trouble yesterday because think of the numbers. It's just like a regular fraction. The variables and the exponents have different rules. All right, what? Quick, let's go.
Why do you put W9 on top?
Well, where do you want it to be? There are how many W's on the top? How many W's? No, there are how many? 12. How many on the bottom? So if you cross 3 of them out, you with me on that, right? All right. No, that's good. You could just write this as negative W to the 9th over 3 if you want, which is perfectly fine. All right. Let's check out 47. Carly. All right, so I want you to tell me about 47. All right? What do you think we could do first? Yep, what is that? No, 4 times 4 times 4. Do that on your calculator real quick. 4 caret 3. No, 4 caret 3. 4 raised to the 3rd power. There you go, right? You with me now, right? Hey. Carla, you know that or not? Okay. 64. Now, k to the what power? Shh. K to the 9th. Then what? M to the 6th power. Beautiful. Now, what happens to all of this, Carly? You see the negative exponent? No. The negative exponent means move it. Where does it go? To the top. Thank you. So this over here is going to be 5 k squared m negative 3. Like that. You see that? All right, these are a little bit trickier now. That's what I'm saying. You go with this? All right. Now I'm just going to bring down, so there's nothing in the denominator now. Does everybody agree? So now I'm just going to write 64 k to the 9th, m to the 6th. What's 5 squared, Carly? 25. K to the what? 4th. M to the what? Yes, ma'am. All right. And of course, 64 times 25, you just do that on your calculator and get hopefully 1,600. All right. Check me. All right. Now, how many K's are there, please? Shh. No one's talking to you. 13. And then what happens to the M's? They cancel. Good job. That is the answer for 47. Double check yourself now. Feeling good about it. All right. Ian, you're up. 49. Come on now. 5 on the top. I'm happy with you. All right. Now, what about the Q's? What's Q to the 0? Yeah, so that's out of the game altogether. Put your hand down. So what about the Q's?
So it's just 5Q.
5Q. Perfect so far. This is negative, right?
Oh yeah, so you have to put that on the bottom.
So that makes how many?
R6.
R to the 6th. Now here's how I like to do this part. What happens to this? Right, as what? Yes. And then this goes where? As a? Exactly. Now we've simplified. So what happens now?
R6.
Mm-hmm. You are awesome if you understand that. That's very important. Very difficult for kids. All right, negative exponents. You just switch them. All right, it's on the bottom, put it to the top. It's on the top, put it to the bottom. Go.
I don't understand why it's 5.
20 divided by 4 is what?
5. I get that, but why did you do that?
Because it says 20 divided by 4. That's what it says. You hear me? Fraction bar means what? Division. You hear me? So again, people have trouble. I keep trying to tell you this because they don't differentiate between the numbers and the exponents. You agree now? All right. Here we go. Miss Hulsman, I want you to tackle 51. Now, what do I do with this right off the bat? Yeah. Where do I move it? Right. So this is 2g cubed h negative 2 squared, and then this becomes g squared. Do I really have to write h to the 0? No, it's just 1, right? So we're going to just leave that and do 3 here. All right, so now start with this one. No, not now. If you wanted to, we could move the h to the negative 2, but we could also just do the exponent. So what is, come on now, what is 2 squared? 4. What is g cubed squared? No. Power to power, what is the rule? There you go. H to the power to power, what's the rule? There you go, kiddo. You see what I'm saying? I just know the rules. So then g to the what? Bless you. G to the 6th. You with me now, right? All right, so now what has to move? So where does that go? As what? Good. And then what's left on the top? 4g12. Good job, kiddo. You with me now, right? Practice. Practice. All right, 53. Uh-oh. All right, Chloe, here we go. Now, listen to me, guys. This is my recommendation. The whole thing is raised to the what? Negative 2, right? So what do I have to do to the whole thing? Switch it. You have to switch it. All right? So when I switch it, it becomes 6x negative 2 y z negative 5 over negative 3x to the negative 6 y to the negative 1 z to the negative 2. Now everything is what? To the second power. What?
Why, when you like, switch them, why wouldn't they become positive?
They did. No, this became positive.
Oh,
Right? Now you're right. I have to go inside and switch those now. Right? But I'm just doing it one at a time. You with me now, right? All right. So now let's look at this. All right. What am I doing? I'm going to look on the inside first.
okay. So it would be on the top and be 12.
Y12. 6 divided by negative 3.
Oh, okay.
Now, listen, come on now. For some reason, some of you, I'm not sure if you're understanding me. Do you understand that? How do I know that? Because what does this mean? Divide. 6 divided by negative 3. All right, now let's look at the x's.
That is the 2x
Right?
6x. X.
Okay. So what you did was beautiful. You put x to the 6th here and x squared here. Just leave it like that for now. Then, what about the y's? Do I change the first y here? No. But, right, so that comes up as y to the first. So those are both to the first. Now, what's this? So that's going to be, right? And then this? Exactly. All raised to the what? That's my recommendation. Can you do it a little bit differently and get the same answer? Yes, you can do it differently and get the same answer. This is just my recommendation. I think this is the easiest way to do it. Now we're going to go back and try to simplify again. All right, so inside the fraction, does anything happen to the negative 2? No. Negative 2. What happens to the x's?
It's gonna,
Shh. 6 is on top and 2 on the bottom. X to the what?
X.
No.
X.
Right, because you're subtracting. Dividing is subtraction, right? All right, so tell me x to the 4th. Where is it, on the top or the bottom? Why? No, because there are how many x's on the top? How many on the bottom? So that leaves where? Yes. Now let's look at that just to make sure you forgot. X to the 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the bottom is XX. Cross out, cross out. You with me now, right? So x to the 4th on the top. What about the y's? You with me?
Don't you just
Yes. How many? Yes. Now what? Yep. And then all of that is being what? Squared. Beautiful. Now last thing for you. Now you got to square everything. So what's it going to become? Negative times a negative. What is it?
Oh, okay, yeah, negative.
4. Then what?
And then x to the 6.
What's the rule?
4 times 4 is 16.
Yeah, that's not the rule. What is it? Multiply. Power to power, you multiply. What is 4 times 2? There you go. Come on. Y to the what? Over z to the... Yeah, you just need more practice. That's it. What?
How did you get 2x?
Where's the 2x?
Or, like, not 2x, just negative 2. How did you get negative
6 divided by negative 3.
Oh,
Hey, listen, honestly, if you can do 53, you can do anything. That's really, really hard. All right, really hard. All right, what?
Why before did you do -2? Could you have done it before?
No, as long as you got that answer, you can do it in different orders. All right. To me, that's my recommendation.
Also, how do you know when to divide them and then when you should subtract them?
Subtraction is when all the exponents are positive. You with me? I don't like the negative exponents because I don't like to tell kids to go like -8 minus -2. I don't let them do that. It's too confusing. Okay? So here we go. Practice, practice, practice. 55. Okay. Mr. Brennan, anything to the 0 power is what? 1. Nice work, by the way. This right here is just a 1. Is everybody happy with that? Mr. Brennan, tell me now about this -2. What do I have to do with that? Flip it. But in this case, I don't like to say flip. I just want you to say I'm just going to move it. It's on the bottom, so I move it to the what? There you go. So that's good work for today. All right. So now I have 4x to the 0, y to the -4, z raised to the 2nd power. All right. Now you remind Chloe again, what's 4 squared?
4 squared is 16.
Yes. Now you see the difference. I'm giving you a hard time, but you see the difference, right? This is a number to a power as opposed to an exponent to an exponent. So we have 16. What happens to the x, Jack?
It becomes
Yes, it's out. All right. So then that becomes y to the what?
y to the 4th.
Power to a power. I'm doing this to this. What's the rule? Power to a power. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Multiply. So what am I going to get? Yes, y to the -8. And then z to what power? That is correct. Now, final step. What do I have to do with the y?
Subtract.
Move it.
Oh yeah.
Why do I move it, Jack?
Suggest negative positive.
That's correct. It's a negative. So I want everybody to make sure you have 16z squared over what? Y to the? That's right. All right, again, just rules. Just rules. We're practicing. Practicing the rules. All right, here we go. Wow, that was it, right? Okay, so let's just continue going around the room. Let's get other people involved here. I like this. Okay. I feel like maybe it would be better if we start at the bottom and work our way up, because the easier ones are at the what?
Top.
Would you rather me do the hard ones with you, right? All right, so let's do that. All right, Jack, you're up. Number 56. Because this is -3, Jack, what do I have to do right off the bat? Flip the entire thing and then just make it to the 3rd power. All right, so let's flip the entire thing. Don't be lazy. Do the work. Flip it yourself right now. All right, don't wait for me to do it. So you understand that flipped, right? You okay or not? I don't even see a pencil in your hand. I'm not sure what you're doing. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now what do I do?
What would you do?
What is that? 2,
Oh, 8.
8. C to the what?
What would you do? -4 times?
Just tell me.
Well,
I'm going to tell you if you're right or you're wrong. Just tell me an answer.
C was
How did you get that?
I did negative 4.
Are you cubing first or are you simplifying the fraction first? You got to make up in mind. Well, then why did you put 8? True? See why I'm confused? Right, so what do you want to do first? Simplify is a good choice. Do I care, though? No. So you just have to be consistent is what I'm saying. All right? All right, so now I understand. Okay, so we're going to go back. What?
So when you flip it, the exponent changes.
Yes, that's the whole point. This changed, this exponent changed to this.
Yeah, but like anything.
Nothing else changed. Right? All right, that was a good question. All right, now simplify. 2, what is this right off the bat? 1, right? So now, what is that?
So it would be 4. 4.
I'm not understanding. You said you're simplifying the fraction, right? So this right here is a 1. So what's 2 over 1? 2. You with me? Come on now. I'm not upset. I'm just saying, let's go, man. Let's go. Come on. And if you don't know, it's okay. That's what I'm finding out. So don't be mad at me. So this is 2 over 1. What?
Why wouldn't you do 2 cubed?
We're doing simplifying first. He wants to simplify the fraction first. So we're going to simplify this first. Then we're going to go back and cube it. All right, that's a good question also. All right, now look at the C's. What do I got for the C's?
C. Or would you flip the C? 'Cause it's negative 4
Yes. So where am I putting this?
at the bottom.
So how many is that going to give me?
C6.
Yes, okay, come on now. Slow down before you say something. Now, what about the D's?
Put the D negative 5 at the bottom. So it would be D8.
Yes. Come on, man. You understand what I'm saying? Slow down. Think first. I'm not in a hurry. I want you to be right. D to the what?
8.
Good. And then what about the F?
F would stay at the bottom.
F stays. Now, if you simplify first, are you going to have to simplify when you cube it? And the answer is what? No. You don't have to simplify. That's why I prefer simplifying the fraction first. Because if I simplify the fraction, then when I do the exponent, I don't have to simplify. All right, that's good. Finally. All right, now, what is 2 cubed?
2 cubed is 8.
Right. So you see, we would have gotten the right answer regardless of how we do it. So 8 over, I'm listening. 1.
1.
See what I'm saying?
I just-
Right. I'm trying to teach you something. You're saying things before your brain is calculating because you're nervous. Same thing with a test or anything. Slow down. Let your brain think. 1 cubed. Everybody knows what that is. Don't tell me it's 3. Some of you, yes. Go. C to the,
6 power 56 times 3.
which is, good. Just tell me the answer. And then F to the 3rd. Oh, sorry, Grayson. Make sure you get 8 in the middle, because upsets her. All right. Good. 8, right? Anybody else? All right. Here we go. Did you do 1 yet?
Yeah.
You did 1? Did you do 1? You're up. Go. You're next. Go.
Can we switch stuff up?
Switch them all around. And then it's going to be to the first power. So do I even need the first power?
No.
No. So let's switch. Shh. What?
Would you change the size?
If I change the signs, then yes. If I don't change the signs, then no. You're just flipping. Everything stays the same because this negative exponent. So negative 4, A, negative 2, B, negative 5, C, negative 7, over 2A, negative 2, B, 4, C, 2. That makes sense, right? All right. Now I'm just going to simplify. All right. Come on, kiddo.
Just be
-2 so far.
And
What happens to the a to the -2?
then, like,
You can switch them, but then they're going to do what? They're going to cancel. How do we know they cancel? Because anything over itself is just cancels. Right? So you can switch them both and say a squared and a squared, then they both do what? Cancel. All right. Now what? B9, yes. And then, guys, I just don't think that's hard if you're paying attention. Everybody happy with that? I don't think that's that bad. Jack, you good back there? Leighton, you've been sick, or you were out, or something. You good on that or not? So far? All right. Because, first of all, this can't be negative, so I have to throw it on the bottom. And there's already 4 on the bottom, so if I put 5 more with it, it means there's a total of what? There were 4. You just put 5. Altogether, that's how many? 9. That's why it's 9. Do you hear me or not? All right. Now you're trying to get the next one before he does. All right. 52. All right. So the first thing I want you to do is look at 52 and say, what do I need to do? Flip it. All right. So this right here needs to come down here. Right? So 1 in the top, because there's nothing else there. Do you agree? Over.
Okay. So you just put it on the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Wow. How about that?
Okay.
You'll be on that now, right? Okay. So now, come on now. What am I going to do?
And then would it be 27
Yes, it would be.
p to the -3
Good job.
and then r to the third,
Yep. And then,
and then 25
good.
p to the second and r to the -4.
Yay. Very good. Okay, so now let me make a new fraction. And then 27 times 25. What is that? 625 or something like that. 675. Dang.
Looks like Mr.
675.
And everybody
All right.
P to the -6.
No.
Wait.
What happens to this right here?
Oh, it goes on the top.
It goes on the top as what?
P to the third,
Right?
and then R to the fourth,
Yep.
and then P to
You with me on this, right? Now simplify. Right?
now the 1/675 R to the first.
Where does
Or
it?
just R
Where does r to the first go?
on the top,
Good job.
and then P to the just P on the top.
Exactly. So before someone has a fit, move the 675 over here.
Do you need the 1?
No, you don't even need the 1. Cross that out. All right. Hopefully you feel a little better. Oh, yeah. Imagine that. Get up and leave right before it's your turn. Oh, okay. Another sheet of paper. All right, here we go. Let's check out 50. All right, here we go, buddy. How do you play basketball? All right, here we go.
Colvin,
Shh. Go. Tell me what this is.
2
What kind of 2? -2. I also like putting 1 down. All right, so now tell me about the C's. To what power? We're at the top of the bottom. Very good. Very Very good. Come on now, you got this. Now this d to the 0, does that mean anything? No, so what do I do with the d to the negative 3? Good job, buddy. All right, now what? That's right. So how many is there going to be?
6.
Very, very good. Thank you. That was excellent. Come on, hopefully you're paying attention. Good, right? Very good, very good, very good. All right. All right, here we go. 48. You're up.
Okay. So the top, or you move the top to the bottom, or
Well, before you say anything, what I want to do is I want you to understand this right here, cubed. You hear me?
Yeah.
So we want to do that first.
Alright.
So let's leave everything here. Come on, a little bit different. So 3wy to the negative 2. Okay, so on the bottom, what's it going to be?
Wait, why did that?
Because I have to do this part first.
Oh, that's a yeah. Never mind.
Well, it's not mine.
Yeah. Okay.
So now what? W to what power?
3W, right?
On the I'm trying to simplify this right here.
I know, but there's a 1, and then, oh, never mind, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Never mind. W to the negative 3rd power,
Right.
and then Y to the 3rd power.
Okay, now we're in business. Okay, come on.
Okay, and then it would be,
What do I do with this?
you move it to the top.
Right. So how many would that give me?
4W to the negative, or to the 4th power. And then on the bottom, or then it would be Y to the 5th power on the bottom.
Good. All right. Almost really good. All right. What?
So if there was just a negative 1 to the 3rd power, would that be?
We're not doing that. All right. Here we go. Pliego. 46. 13 over 39. Do you know what that reduces to? Type it on your calculator and reduce it. Hurry up. 13 divided by 39. ABC or math. Enter, enter. What? So math, enter, enter. I need it as a fraction. Hit the math button.
Slow down.
It's spelled
Oh my
M-A.
god, actually stop. Okay, 1 over 3.
Actually, what's the answer?
1 over 3.
All right, now what? Hurry up.
Stop it. Okay, so R3.
Yes. Top or bottom?
Top.
Yes. Wow. Good job, kiddo. Oh, sorry.
Period.
Period.
It's not even centered.
Let's ask the queen of centerness. Thank you.
Oh, Grace,
All right.
yes.
All right, 42, sunshine. Let's go. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Go.
Okay. So on the J's cancel out. Because
Yes, very good observation. Come on, come on. The J's definitely cancel out, so that's a good thing. Right here and right here, those are gone. What else could I cancel right off the bat? Shh.
the H to the C,
Yep, and
the G to the Z,
G to the 0. Beautiful.
but then you have to do the G to the negative 5 to get to the
Right, so that's going to be
G to the
G to the 5th, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
okay, G's first.
G's first,
And then you go H7.
and that's your answer.
So you don't have
You can put a 1 on the bottom, but is it necessary? No. Good. I think it's 42. Did I skip 44?
No, you said to skip it.
Yeah, it was a word problem. 40. Here we go. Coleman.
So it is A. Negative
Good. 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 Very, very good. All right, come on now. Right, so this is going to be a to the 8th and a to the 4th. Good. Good job. Now what? That's a problem. Come on. No playing. Your job, focus. Be a good student. Make the A. That's what you're shooting for. So final answer. Yes, you're awesome. Good. All right. Yosef. And again, I keep trying to tell some of you guys, if all you're doing is writing the answers down as we go, you're not doing a good job. That's part of the problem. That is part of your problem. You think you know because you copy down 50 problems and walk out of here not knowing a single thing because you never did the problem on your own. Try it on your own. All right, Yosef, you're up. 38. Let's go. Not yet. How do I reduce that? By what? Well, yep, so that becomes 14 divided by 7 today is 2. 21 divided by 7 today is 3. And if you're real nervous about it, just type in the calculator and make sure you're good. All right? So come on. Reduce the fraction. All right, now tell me about the variables. Hopefully this goes better. What? Would you start at f negative 3? What do I do to that? Switch it, yes. So where does it go? Right, so what on the bottom it becomes? When you switch it, the sign changes. So if it's negative on the top, it's 1 on the bottom. Good. Come on, Yosef. All right. Do I change the G? No. Do I change the H? So what does that become? Come on, spit it out. It's the same as what you did for F. Yes, where at? Yes, come on, now you're there, Yosef. Come on, man, don't be nervous. Just practice. What about the K? Stays the same. Where at? Yes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. We're good. All right. Happy? Listen, come on, that's the rule. That's why I'm frustrated when I get around to some of you guys and you act like you don't know. You should have asked me a long time ago, even if I am fussy. Ask me. All right? You're the one trying to get smarter. All right? Next year when you go and your math teacher doesn't like you, you can't sit there and, oh my gosh, can't ask them a question. You got to ask. Speak up. That's what you do. All right? You're the one wanting to get smarter. Thomas, you ready? All right, I knew you were. 30, let's find 36 for you. All right, Thomas, what can I do to 12 over 15? Yes. By? Is that us? Okay, guys. Good job. Listen, finish them up. Finish over the weekend. All right? I put out the answers. Practice, please. All right? Hey, all you guys who are sick, man, I hope you all get better. All right, I know it's bad. All right, take care of yourself. All right, lots of vitamin C. All right? What? That's the homework. Even. It is. Even. All of this. That's the homework. You hear me? Go backwards. 36 all the way down. You hear me? We did the hard one, so it should be good.